to our Monday, June 22nd work session agenda today. Work sessions like this are designed due to the fact that our meeting schedules are, every other week, roughly twice a month, but due to time constraints of those meetings, we're here till 10 o'clock at night. We have these work sessions, so the fact that we can get more work done for you in the community without having to do a big formal meeting. But we want to be very transparent with what we're talking about. So hence, this is why we have work sessions, so that you can see what we're talking about. And after our discussions tonight, nothing is going to be 100% set in stone till we do a vote. And normally when we do our votes, we'd like to have a more consistent full board than just the 3 people. But due to constraints, it might only be 4. But that's for other personal reasons. We don't need to get into that. We can start with the Pledge of Allegiance, just because we're at the work session. Start with that, then we'll just get on with the regular things. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and
justice for all. Sorry.
You put too soon.
Yeah, it's been a long day, so.
Sorry.
That's why I was rushing here. I was like, oh man. So one of our reasons for the work session tonight is we're going to review some fees. We've done this a couple of years ago, but with everything becoming more expensive, and one of the sections we're going to start off with tonight will be with our recycling center. Due to the rising costs that are happening with transportation of materials out of our recycling center, they're not getting any less expensive. Due to the town growing, and the accessibility of our recycling center, we want to make sure that we're having fair fees. We're not here to try to gouge anybody on fees, but we want to make sure that we are, getting proper amount of money for stuff to try to offset some of the cost of running our recycling center, as the recycling center does not pay for itself. No matter what people in the past might want to think, it doesn't. Cardboard is great for recycling, but it costs money. We're not getting paid on it, and then the transportation cost eats up a lot of that. So, and due to some of the things that we've seen on here, this is where we're going to open our discussion on just the regular fees. Did any of you guys have anything before we go down the agenda items on the line items?
Well, just that it was pointed out that we're charging $10 and $15 to get rid of a mattress, and the actual cost to dispose of them is between $52.50 and $55.
That's what it's about what I pay at the at Mellows.
So again,
there's
a reason why we're having a conversation tonight.
Right.
That is something I feel we could.
Why don't we just do it at least at cost?
Yeah.
Again, that's
the discussion, right? Well, we have to have a public hearing too after we decide.
Yeah, after we bring these up, we'll have them again on there, but for the general tonight to talk about it. Yeah. Like electronics is something where, a TV is now a disposable thing. It used to be something where you had a TV repair.
Yeah, you had the toxic stuff.
If your 40-inch or 60-inch Sony goes in, you don't hire somebody to go back. You go buy a new one for $400, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like it's a $5,000 item that you're going to.
Well, they're not hazmat anymore either. It used to be because of the tubes with the mercury in it. Used to be hazmat.
So a lot of these electronic equipments like this, I think again, when I look at these fees here, I look at it as like tire passengers for me just should be doubled to $10. If you go to the car dealership and you're asking them to dispose of your tires, they ain't doing it for $5. They're charging more money to dispose of the tires, and sometimes they're getting even more than that, depending where you're going. So,
did we get a list of what? Now, I apologize for being a little behind. In this list, does it show what it costs compared to what we charge? Because you just mentioned that.
Yes. On the left-hand side. Sorry, you guys can't see this. On the left-hand side are the items and what they currently cost. And then in the third column, it's the cost to dispose. Do you have that?
Okay, so that's
familiar. I know we've got so many papers in front of us. Give you a minute.
I should've went to college
to do
figure
that,
this
to
out.
learn how to organize
There
our
it is.
papers.
Okay, I got it, yeah.
And in particular, I mean, go over everything, but in particular mattresses, there was a huge
Oh my goodness.
divergence. And also
is
truck
very-
trailers, there was quite a difference. We're charging $20 for a truck or trailer load less than 8 feet. And it actually costs, well, how much a ton, but over $148 a ton plus hauling.
So what's the, so cost, it says $20, and then you got over here, 148, now I apologize, I don't use the transfer, the dump, so I gotta catch up. So $20, and then it says 148, 21 ton plus hauling. What does that mean, that we just charge $20 plain and simple for a trailer to dump?
That's what it sounds like.
There's no-
Yeah, I mean, cause
Yeah, go ahead.
we don't, when they go in there, I mean,
Do you have,
Debris.
Yes, Bob Wilson, I'm a resident at Nottingham, 44 Canard Road. I do see that down at the dump, and I think it's about time that, there's people with businesses who are taking advantage of that. Because if you go to Kingston or even Raymond, you're paying by the ton. One of the things I just like to say is, like you just said, caught my ear. And that's not why I'm here for the fees of that, but
That's fine.
for something else.
Resident.
public hearing.
But
Yeah.
we're at
trying to get up to speed?
we're talking about $20 a load, and now we're talking about tonnage, apples and oranges. So we have to figure out how much a average truckload weighs. So you're not, so you can figure out how much a ton is. There's not a ton in a little trailer in the back of a pickup. I can tell you that. They'd be coming here with
Right.
the wheels dragging on the ground. But that's
So,
huge discrepancies there.
assume, all right, I'm a general contractor, what you
Okay.
guys are
I'm in
telling.
the car business. Tires are 10
Okay,
bucks at
so
least.
if I brought my dumpster trailer here,
Yeah.
my 8-foot dumpster trailer, it would only cost me $20 no matter what's in it?
No, it's
Yeah.
40. 8 or greater, it's 40. This is Nottingham. I have Nottingham, Lee, Raven, Barrington, Epping, all the
Yeah, 'cause I
areas,
was saying-
surrounding towns. Deerfield didn't have a list online.
It's 20 and
Do you have a
35.
scale? I don't use it, so do
We don't have a
scale
scale.
there?
We don't have a scale.
We don't have a scale.
Raymond charges
And
by
we
the
take
pound.
and this is construction debris we accept.
And I've seen.
Well, I mean, to a limit to the construction.
Yep, no
You ain't bringing in, I
No
mean,
pressure
no
treated.
pressure treated,
if
or
you're,
pressed particle board. Must be broken down to fit. Nails are okay.
But you see everything.
Yeah, continue if you could, please.
Sure. The truck trailer less than 8 feet is $25, not 20. And the truck trailer 8 feet or greater is $40.
Oh, we have here 20 and 35.
I just pulled this off
What
Saturday.
town is it?
This is Nottingham.
how come yours is
Oh.
different than mine?
That's off the website?
No, actually, I grabbed it on when I went to the recycling center on
Is there a date at the bottom of that?
April 1st of 2022. I grabbed it from the
Oh,
recycling center.
so that's later. This says March 2021.
Oh, so that's newer.
This is April
Nothing like
of
us
20
having the wrong
This is
information.
from the I don't know, from the recycling center they have.
Can I have that, Robin?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Robin, for bringing
It's
that.
hard to make a decision when you don't have the right information,
I have all
right?
the area towns as well.
Yeah, we have that
Yeah, we've
listed
got
here.
that. So apparently in 2022, it was raised by $5.
Yeah, but then we went down $5 also.
So I don't wanna sound like a bad person, but if I knew this, I would be using our own transfer station for my benefit
Again, that's,
and
That would be
saving
smart.
thousands.
So,
I'm retired. I just recently retired, so I'm down the dump, either Fridays or Saturdays. And I really, it doesn't matter to me, but it does make me feel a little bit, I don't know if the word's angry, but like, these guys are contractors and they gotta pay, and other towns are pay to get rid of that, and they're making money on getting rid of that. Sometimes they charge for that disposal, and then they're paying half price or less to dump it in our town, and I'm helping pay for that contractor. I don't mind if somebody dumps something, they got an old something there. That doesn't bother me at all. I do resent the fact, and I gotta say it, that somebody's making money on it, off the town's dime.
Now,
Well,
that
these are
makes
all
sense.
Nottingham residents.
Me as a
so
resident, not a
different towns
selectman, as a resident, I think we should at least, now, cause you gotta be careful to not charge too much, correct me if I'm wrong,
And then
because
people are
people,
dumping it anywhere.
the mattresses will end up in our woods.
Right.
But we should at least be breaking even.
Mattresses.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't cost us, we should at least
Mattresses
make.
in Barrington are by size, so 15, 20, 25, and 30, based on twin to king. So they charge by size of mattress. Raymond charges, I think, the most for their mattress, $55
How
for a
much?
mattress,
And what do we
$55.
charge?
One, it just
10
says
bucks
mattress
and
and
15
box
bucks.
spring.
Epping charges 25,
Alright.
Lee charges 10,
Needs to go up.
What we
Barrington
decide on
20.
tonight, is that
But,
set
but
in
the
stone, or
actual
we have to
cost
vote?
is $52 to get rid of them.
No, but it's,
I think you just do suggestion.
We need to at least be breaking even,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
yeah. Which is, means a huge increase, which is gonna, tick some people off.
Well,
We
I
gotta at
mean,
least break even, this is nuts.
the biggest discrepancy is mattresses.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta break even. This is
Anything,
insane.
anything that costs a little more money is
Yeah.
going to make people
I'm just
upset.
charging $10
It's
and
not
it's-
a,
Well, not so much that we kill them,
Are
right?
those current prices for disposal fees for the town, Charlotte, that you have?
Yeah,
Okay.
Alright, this is long, this workshop's long overdue.
well, you're not kidding. So, but just going back to the start, are we gonna, should we raise passenger tires to $10 each,
yeah,
right off the bat?
that's what I,
Right across the board, I will agree to at least breaking even right across the board.
There are different sizes.
And
I think in
commercial,
Nottingham,
commercial
maybe-
truck
yeah,
cost $15 per? It's now 10.
because
No,
most,
it's
most
15
towns
it's 15
charge
now.
5 for a passenger
It is?
tire.
the one I just gave you.
We've been missing out for years now.
No, this is not the right one. The one-
Right.
the one
Paying a
I
fortune
just
to
gave you,
Raymond.
a little-
Oh, was that-
Sorry if
20?
that,
I'm
you know,
sorry, I get
I
it
didn't, I didn't know, well, I know you're a contractor, but
Raymond.
it's still, it's,
Oh, no, he has no.
Mellows takes everything.
Okay, okay,
They
I
take
didn't
everything.
realize it.
And in Nottingham, right?
per ton.
Take it away from
It's
They
tonnage.
charge by the weight, yeah.
Everybody charges by weight except for the small items, and the town's charging by the load. There could be, that thing
We
could
don't have
weigh
a scale.
next to nothing, it could weigh 200 pounds, or it could weigh a
Right.
ton.
Yeah.
Right,
And not to mention, who's opening the black bags that might have this, that, and the other thing in it?
Nobody. They're not even checking stickers anymore. How do we know they're all town residents?
although they've been very nice and helpful over there.
They are very helpful.
They have been.
I would say that's an argument for another time.
There
Okay,
you go, those are
Thank
all
you.
correct pricings.
awesome, thank you.
That are there for
Thank
you.
you. That would help. Okay,
You know, the fact that you used to pay for your sticker to use the dump, and the fact that it's free now is almost. That was another thing, we used, back in the day, there was a fee that you had to buy your dump sticker. And, you know, that went away to, there's no fee for the dump sticker.
You're trying to mitigate the
Charging
people
a fee
dumping in
for
the
that.
woods.
I remember paying a fee for that.
Yeah, it was like $1 or $2, it covered the cost of the sticker.
I've been here 11 years. I remember when I first moved here, I had to pay for a sticker.
Yeah, it was
Years
basically,
ago.
you're buying the
Not that
cost
long
of
ago.
the sticker, so the town didn't have to pay
you
for
have
it.
to pay extra.
And then they had a meeting about it, whether they were gonna raise the price, and then it went, instead of raising the price, it went down to 0.
Well, it
So it went the
contemplates 'cause
opposite
of the
way
beach,
than
we
what
can't
that-
charge for the sticker to get to the beach, or then our insurance wasn't covering it, but that's just a mess anyway, so
That's just a whole nother thing, so.
it's just another whole thing.
And again, I don't think, I mean, if we have the fees for what you're using, I don't think that this dump sticker fee needs to be implied.
Okay, so this information then Ellen was using from this, so.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
No charge for flashing bulbs, okay.
No, nobody else seems to either.
Again, I used to just smash them up, put them in a bag as a contractor. I'm gonna go to jail with that.
Just,
At least I can't go to jail for being honest.
you know, electronic equipment,
Well,
really good.
we'll look at household appliances,
Oh, yeah,
all right, I mean,
although Barrington charges 20, we 15. It's what, 15? Charging 15.
And the charge is about 15.
I mean, in order to not
Where's the
have to
expense
put
listed?
mattresses up to what it actually costs,
$20 for a couch.
those are like the easiest things to just dump in the woods.
Georgetown charges $50 for a couch and $100 something for a mattress.
It's fascinating.
and again, I mean,
And
the,
that was years ago when I used to use Georgetown. I
the
don't use
Barrington,
Georgetown.
Lee, Northwood, and Epping are guides. We don't have to be.
Oh, no.
Well, like I was saying, we right across the board should be at cost, period. and then we can decide what we wanna try to make a little money
I
on.
agree, the only thing I'm worried about is mattresses.
Yeah,
Are people
dump
gonna
them.
pay 55
No.
bucks to dispose of a mattress? I think it's gonna get dumped by the side, that's the danger, if we
Yeah,
can
but
make it up
there's-
in other ways.
There's also the thing too, is if you go to Mattress Firm or wherever the place is in Epping,
We're
right?
at $40,
You
that's
know?
close.
A lot of
Oh, I
those
don't
places, when you
disagree.
buy the mattress, they take your old mattress
Yeah.
as part of
Yeah.
the deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's,
if people would do that.
Barrington does it by size, it's 15 to 30, so at least if you're getting rid of a twin versus a king, because a twin is half the size of a king, so that makes more sense. It might not be as bad, instead of going from like 10 to 50, at least you could
I wonder
kind
why
of.
they are so expensive to dispose of, it's interesting.
Mattresses?
Yeah,
Oh my
what
god.
makes them so special that they're so hard to get rid of?
Human skin, bacteria, bed bugs.
We don't really
It's
treat them
actually,
like
mattresses are
hazard.
actually considered hazmat.
They should be, but we don't actually treat them like that, right? We
They
just-
should, no, they
We
should be,
should,
should be
yeah,
wrapped,
we
yes.
should, but
Yeah.
I just, boy, 55 bucks to get rid of a mattress. It's really the truck trailer thing.
What's the J when you put them in the freaking?
I see a lot of contractors come
Yeah,
through.
that's really the area of abuse, I think.
Bob, are you noticing a
Potential.
lot of contractors there when you go?
Not a lot, but I do notice them. Most of them I know from town, I
So-
know who they are.
I was sitting there a couple Thursdays ago, right? And one of the, we call them junk removal guys, right? Sitting right on the side of his trailer,
Oh, wow.
you know, and
Oh,
he wasn't dropping off all the stuff in there. But he did come to drop off the mattresses.
oh, well, it's a bargain.
Yeah.
So you had to think that there was a reason why, you know, that, I mean, he wasn't getting rid of the other stuff. Who knows for what reason? Maybe he was scrapping some of it or what was in there. But the mattresses did get dropped. And there was a decent pile of mattresses, which I was surprised about because I didn't think, I didn't think that we actually did that many mattresses. But there was a significant pile out there,
Yeah.
and it wasn't that old of a pile.
Huh.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
I've
that's
seen
where I
quite a
was.
few too, yeah.
That's where I was, you know.
That's a big cost. Ooh,
Well, they also take up a lot of space too.
they do. And they get wet and they're crummy. And, yeah.
And if you're going by the pound and they get wet, it's not gonna help our cause
No.
by any means.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat now.
Do you need a cough drop? Are you always harmed?
I don't know where that came from, but.
So I don't have a problem reading everything to cost too. The only thing I'm worried about is a $55 charge for mattresses. If we could make it up somewhere else, I just, I thought I had cough drops, sorry, I don't.
No, but we can still increase it $5 to make it 25, to make the full size, whatever, twins 20.
Well, I mean,
What are they
You know what I mean?
now?
That's what we did back in 22 when we redid or 4 years ago, whatever. It was just significant, not huge increases, but
But something,
something.
yeah.
John, what
so,
is it
so
now?
is Nottingham, what's,
For twin, it's 10.
No, it's
No, I'm
15.
sorry, it's 50. Is the
Okay.
real-
so I guess we
Sorry,
don't
we're
wanna
dealing
change
with
things. So
these.
is Nottingham's goal been to be just provide the dump as a service?
We have to provide the dump, legally, we have to provide the dump as a service.
So like a discount, like,
Right.
it's gonna be a hit, not a profit maker.
Well, I think at one time when recycling was more of a thing, but now it's so hard to.
Recycling is, yeah, don't get me going
That's
on
a-
that one. I've
Yeah.
worked at, it's not even recycling, they throw it in the mix with the rest of the stuff eventually, but
So now it's just costing, and I think the cost of fuel is tremendous too to haul this stuff.
recycling used to be a feel-good thing.
People
But,
need to reuse it.
I mean, they're right. I mean,
but yeah, but $10 compared to 50 for our taxpayers to dump, it's nuts. So you gotta,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's.
Oh, yeah, it should be raised, I just,
So are we, as a workshop, trying to break even or just come up a little bit, or? I mean, obviously we gotta come up.
well, we gotta have a public hearing about this, and I think to increase, maybe not dramatically, especially with the economy the way it is right now and people's property taxes.
So we're thinking not even breaking even.
You ain't gonna win me on that subject right there, cause.
So we're discussing not even breaking even. We're gonna still provide us like a discounted service, cause I don't wanna see stuff getting dumped on the side of our roads.
Well, that's always the argument.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather pay more in taxes than have that ever happen to this town. I love this town. But,
There's so many areas.
$10
to
can make
go.
it 50 to dump it. We
Yeah.
gotta meet.
No, definitely. I mean, yeah, it should be doubled at least. And then if we raise well, like, what is it, household appliances are $8 each?
What are you thinking, John?
Household appliances?
Yeah,
Cost to
we
dispose?
don't get rid of that many. I mean, that should be at least $20.
Okay, it was 15 now, right?
Yeah, I mean, a
But the
$5
actual
increment.
cost is 8, so we're not losing money on that.
Well,
Alright, so,
yeah,
in order to be
for
reductive,
$8 each for free on removal, scrap metal recycling revenue.
So we make something on that,
Well,
some
yeah,
tiny little
that's
amount,
even-
right?
That's even debatable,
so,
right? You have
we
an
can go
all plastic
off of here.
humidifier. I mean, there isn't much recycling that's gonna be in that. That's
Alright.
just a
Yeah.
piece that goes away.
like the other workshop we have, let's start at the top.
Yeah.
And we'll go down item by item.
Yeah, otherwise we'll be here all
And,
night.
yeah, let's, item by item, let's start at the top, so
Thank you.
we're gonna go off this list here, right?
Yep.
Let's start at the top and agree on, at least
But we have
remotely
the
agree.
updated price, the one you have with the pink highlight is
Okay.
today's prices.
So, tires,
$10.
$10. Anyone objecting? I think that's a fair price.
I think that's a fair
I think we
price.
can make a little there and then offset the price of mattresses.
For both passenger commercial, or we just,
No, commercial truck size should be 20. They're big.
Most other towns charge 5 for tires, but who knows when their list was. they might
Where's
be
it
on.
say commercial we pay?
it doesn't,
It doesn't on that one.
So it just
It
says.
says like Barrington
our
charges
cost to
20.
dump it.
it
In
it
Northwood
doesn't
it says
tell us.
75 to 25 if quarter.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see contractors dumping commercial tires on the side of the road.
Northwood has,
I would at least get $50 for commercial tires if we're gonna cost us 75.
I think
5,
50's
7,
going a
and
little bit.
25
That's,
for commercial.
That's, what are we paying? Like, what's the 75? Is that what we're paying or is that what we're charging people?
what are you talking about?
What is this?
Oh, in North,
Commercial equipment for tires. Is that
Tires,
what we're
commercial
paying or
truck.
is that what we're charging?
Charging.
yeah.
Oh, so we're already
Oh,
charging.
I see why you're asking, yeah, the cost
That's
to
not even on
the,
this.
the cost to,
What the heck do you have?
We needed that one, because that one breaks it down even more.
Goodness gracious. Alright, so we need the same, so in order to be efficient, we need the same papers here.
Yeah, well, I upgraded all the prices on there.
yeah.
I wish I would have known that was, we're not looking at the
We were
correct
dealing with the
one.
wrong, yeah,
That was,
a little boo-boo, but, okay.
Alright,
I have a hard time with that much, but
Charlotte,
I go up to
on your
25.
paper.
Yes.
What are you seeing? I see passenger 5,
she doesn't have that paper. No one has that paper
I
but
do.
you.
Passenger 5, tires, commercial are 10, household appliances
Okay.
10, but not really.
yes, sir.
Passenger tires, $10 is, almost everybody's paying $10 to get rid of a tire.
Yeah.
Right when you get
Yeah.
tires replaced, we
Most
could,
are
Yeah.
charging 5 according to the towns that surround us, Lee, Epping, Raymond.
Five?
$5 for a small, Raymond does 10, but all the other ones
Let's do
do
10.
5 for a passenger tire.
let's do
The
10 just to
truck
offset the
tire
cost of the
is-
other stuff.
10
That's fair.
for
You get $10 for a
passenger,
tire.
and I
It's like
could,
I have my tires done, they just keep them.
Someone's gonna pay for those mattresses.
exactly, because
The
I,
mattress, yeah, I'll say the
Okay.
mattress is what we're gonna try to.
you
work
get what
to
I'm saying,
offset.
right? And we need to up some other,
So can I have what you have? If this is.
You have it.
And then
Couldn't-
the commercial tires go from 25 to 30 for
This
like,
one?
I could
like a commercial tire.
up to
The only
75.
difference, the
I
only
don't
difference
think
you're gonna see in these two is gonna be the fact
Northwood
that
charges
This is what the public
$75 for commercial
this one
truck
there
tires.
is this line item.
That's,
It's the huge,
It
like
was not
18
on
wheeler
this side.
tires.
those are 18,
That's
those
only-
are, some of those can be big.
Everything
If
else
you
is
say
all-
commercial tire, you're gonna have a
So
size.
And what I did was here.
17.5
This
or
is-
19.5 is a
You see,
commercial
we're
Gotcha.
tire.
charging now $15.
I gotcha.
Above.
We're charging
I
10.
gotcha.
So
And we
we're
were
working on
charging
these
$10
numbers here.
for
So that's why I
commercial-
went
for
down this
15.
list and I made all the
No, I
correct
think
Can I do
that's
this
on here.
and have her do the
That's
same?
right,
It's all.
each
She already
one
did
is
it.
20.
Okay, let me do that too, please.
What does your commercial tire say on the Nottingham one?
75.
A truck tire
No, no,
is.
no.
No, 15.
Commercial tire.
The commercial tire is just 75.
Vince
On
going
there?
19.
Oh, okay.
75, yeah.
And is there a medium one? Like a
A medium commercial?
Oh, it's
Like a
15.
light truck, like a truck tire, or is it just?
Tires.
Are you misreading?
No,
No, you're not, it's not on that list.
Yeah, this is a different, I don't know where this came from
Commercial from the
you.
dump, I picked it up
Listen,
on Friday.
It's not, this is the one from the town, the one.
This is
From
what
the
we hand the
recycling
public, clearly, cause she got it.
Yeah, I got it right from the
So-
recycling center.
Not listed.
Yeah, just give it a, let
There's
me see
another
it.
line item that says
Oh, but it's even
commercial.
there, okay. Oh my God, now I
Here.
have 3 different ones.
Yeah, so let's say,
Oh,
alright, we're gonna pause for a second, let's get all on the
Okay.
same page, cause this is getting nuts.
so this is April 1st.
Where's the
So
copy?
that is the, yeah, but I thought you updated mine.
We should have had the correct one.
Okay, so this is
So-
kind of a mess.
Yeah, to you.
Yeah, it's, well, it's not that, that's only one item that's missed on there.
Okay, all right.
I
So-
already corrected everything on here except for the
Except
one
that
that,
one,
that one
okay.
on there, so it's
Now I
really
get
not
it.
that big of a deal.
Okay, I get it.
So I'm
Moving
gonna
on.
copy what you have, John, and that way we're all on the same, give me 1 second, let's all 3 of us get on the same page here. 15. 20. 25. 40. Is there anything else, John, besides this one, this front page here?
No.
Okay, so here's yours back, now we're on the same page.
So that's,
This thing, make it disappear.
so I could actually get that on the website, right?
Okay, so let's start right at the top here. Tires for passengers, $5 each, we're going up to 10.
Correct.
Okay, 10. Commercial trucks, which you know is BS, because that's supposed to be 75, because that's what we're handing the public.
Well,
Wow,
there's 2 different types.
right. I didn't have the second one. I've got tires commercial truck,
There's a lot of
15.
Tires,
Then
commercial
you've got
truck.
another.
Tires, commercial.
Truck and trailer is over 19, there's a different set of tires that they put on there. So if you have a,
So what are you thinking, John?
I'm okay, I just wanted to change the passenger tires to 10.
Okay.
And the commercial ones, if it's 15, I'll go to 20 on those.
20 on tires, 20 on commercial. Household appliances. Washer, dryer, stove, heater, fridge, freezer. See, that's weird, because I get paid to take those.
There's no charge on most of these towns for appliances that don't, like refrigerator and freezers.
You're supposed to get
charge.
paid for them.
Yeah, so no charge on all of these for appliances that don't require,
Yeah,
like freezers and refrigerators they charge, but not the stoves, whatever, because they usually,
yeah, like if you bring them to like Haverhill or a metal transfer
Or
place, they give you
something.
money, actually.
Right, well, and on here, Barrington charges 20, Lee 15, Northwood 15, and for here,
Let's bump it to 15 then, ain't gonna change much.
yeah, that sounds,
So household appliances,
Yeah.
15, not ridiculous. Electronic equipment, we're charging 15 currently. Wanna keep it there?
it costs us 96 cents per pound.
So yeah, it's a lot of pounds, it's 15 pounds, for yeah, the TV's
Yeah.
only weigh that much.
That seems like a
So we'll leave it at
reasonable.
15, leaving it,
What is an electronic ballast?
for fluorescent lights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
Again,
yeah.
I usually get paid to take those.
Okay.
There's a
So-
lot of copper in those.
So $5 is good, and we probably get
I'd
something
leave,
back
I'd
from
leave it
that.
at 5.
Okay. Household furniture and furnishings, $20 each.
We can do 25 or 30 or. leave it
If
at
we do,
20.
I just go $5.
So 25?
And that's for anything. Love seat, chair,
Yep.
okay.
The mattresses is next, so it's love seat, chair, recliners, yeah, 25 will go. Okay, mattresses,
Yeah.
same size across both. See, this is where I think we should divide it up a little bit. Because you got a crib charging the same price as a king.
we brought a little camper, like one that you put on a little fold-away bed, and they charged us the full price, and it's like, it's just a thin
wow.
little, we're like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I'd say crib twin, $10, full size up. More, like you guys decide, but
25?
we can
Oh.
keep it at 15 for crib twin, but we should go up on the other two.
Barrington does 15 for twin,
25.
double for 20, 25 for
Twice the
queen,
size.
30 for king.
So we'll do crib twin 15, queen up 30. So double the price.
And that will
Do you
help
agree or
somewhat.
no?
I mean, I think that's reasonable. What'd you say for the,
So
Crib and
the
twin?
crib and twin, so crib and then a twin, keep it at the 15.
Yep.
But then queen and up, go up to 30.
What about full?
It's full and up, it would be full and up.
So full and up. I
Okay.
guess we'll go 30.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yep, no, that's
No,
good.
no, it's a
That's
workshop, we're all here to help each other, yeah. Are you guys in agreeance?
Cause someone's gonna come there with a full and say, why am I paying? We just-
Exactly.
Right.
15 for crib and twin, 30 for everything
Full
else.
down to queen, king.
30 for everything else.
Are you charging one price for any appliance that comes in?
I guess so. So
Is it-
household, excuse me, where were we for electronic
$15.
equipment?
Household appliances.
Only because every
were
other town
15.
separates it by no charge
Household
for.
appliances were 15 across the board. Cause normally, again, I get paid to take those. Like if I bring a stove or
Yeah,
a dishwasher, they give me money.
because other towns don't charge
Yes, sir.
anything for a certain kind.
Any refrigerated item that they have to, I think the town has to send somebody down there to purge the Freon out of them.
They do, and it costs us $8 per,
And you have to take the doors off.
Then they crush them in with the metal after, but that can't be,
Right.
they
But
can't
at,
go in
but
there.
at 15, even if they charged, they were still making a little profit.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not a bleeder
it's
for
not a
us.
big difference. What do they charge to, pull the Freon out?
$8.
I don't know, I just know that when, as a contractor, when I bring a fridge, it's very minimal, it's probably 15 or under. And then
Right.
every other appliance, they actually give me money for.
So
Because of the metal.
for our
metal
town,
issue.
it costs $8 to remove the Freon, and then the rest can be recycled, and we'll make a little bit of money if it's got
Yeah, so
makes
we'll
sense.
usable
make-
metal.
we'll make
So it's
nine-
not
we'll make eight
it's
to-
not
$8 to
a
$10.
bleeder for us, like the mattresses are. Holy moly.
Alright, queen and king size, same 30, it's full and up is 30,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Propane tanks, that's a tricky one, do we require them to cut them in half and all that other stuff that other
Nope.
dumps do?
Nope.
We just take them as is
Yep.
for $5, I'd go to 10.
To 10,
Yep.
I would too.
Rugs, linoleum flooring. We charge for linoleum flooring? That would just be general, just free.
I don't know what to say about that.
$10.
Well, it depends if you
It's
roll it up
measuring
and all comes one big roll. If you cut them in tiny little pieces, you can do it. That's like one of the, things. But if you got an area rug in your house that you're getting rid of, which I have,
That's what I mean.
you know.
If you got a little rug, it's $10, but a wall-to-wall carpet that weighs 100 pounds.
Well,
so
they don't charge for your little doormat rugs aren't charged. It's your area rugs. It's gonna be 9 by 12. Or in that circumference of area for them to charge you.
And maybe as a contractor, Adam, it's $148 a ton. It's the same price as household furniture and furnishings for us to actually dispose of it.
With the rest of it, yeah, they don't require me to separate that.
So it's the same as furnishings, really.
So I guess $10 is fair, but I mean, wanna leave it at 10, or we can bump it up 5, or it's your guys' call. I'm okay, well, I'm okay with leaving it at 10, but we're trying to offset the other things.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it at 10, so leave it at the same.
But here we come to the truck and trailers, and that's.
Well, that's what I mean, I'm trying to, I
Yeah,
think we're trying to add a small amount here
Yes.
and there to offset the other things we really don't want
Correct.
dumped in the woods.
correct. And truck and trailer less than 8 feet is
That's
$25,
Yeah.
and we have no way of.
I just dumped an 8-foot trailer today and it cost me like $250.
Oh.
And they're doing it for $20.
Can I say something again?
Yeah.
What about not letting contractors just, it's for town use only, not.
Well, from what they're telling me, you can't do pressure treated. So right out the gate, I wouldn't be able to use that place.
Right,
So as a contractor, if you don't accept pressure treated, what else don't we accept? Like painted or like what are the stipulations on a trailer?
I think it's on the Nottingham, right?
Uh,
I don't have the
Yeah,
Nottingham
so
anymore.
what, particle board?
painted board is okay, and nails are okay.
Pressure treated is not.
They won't take pressure treated.
No, and no particle board or, press
They'll
board.
take paint. Take paint.
the fees are still cheap.
Yeah, I think so. So less than 8 feet, I don't know, $40? Double it?
Pardon me, I'm trying to Google instead of using my
No,
laptop.
it's, yeah.
They don't even have it listed in Lee for like dumping a trailer, they probably don't allow it.
Is there anything in the other towns on that stuff?
Yeah, I've got all the other surrounding towns
So
except
wood dumps are
Deerfield didn't
real
have
wood, no
anything.
pressure treated.
Epping didn't have much.
they do
Painted and nails,
$5 per
okay.
cubic foot in Epping, Northwood.
Raymond charges by weight, so they must have
Yeah,
a scale.
Raymond
Yeah.
look at
What's
scale.
containers?
We don't
That's thousands and they do a lot of big stuff. It's huge,
bet.
huge.
I'd say dump trailers gonna be pushed to 50. 8 foot and greater needs to be $100. That's a deal. That is a deal. Over 8 foot dumpster trailer for $100 even.
Okay,
I
I mean,
jump- I
you
would
make a
jump
good
over
argument, so.
And
should we
no
just
one
go
like
for it
in,
and see what
in
happens?
town, like I would never be filling an 8-foot trailer to bring.
That's that's on my
Yeah.
level,
You know,
and I'm
that's-
paying
that's where
hundreds
the
to dump
right.
with my own dumpster.
Contractors, we would,
Yeah,
maybe they would start going to Raymond with their dump.
You guys think
stuff.
you think, I mean, people aren't gonna dump, I mean,
It,
what, I mean, really, I'm trying to hear what everyone thinks, what,
I think it's the dump employees need to know, but it's not a rule. What's the rule on contractors bringing their stuff in here for a third of the price?
if
it's
they
tough to
have,
figure out who's a contractor and who's not.
and
Who's
who's
a
doing like their own
decision,
demo
yeah.
at home or something, or taking down a chicken shed or something.
So
I have a
It's
contractor,
gonna
what if I'm at my own home and I'm.
That's what I mean, that's the tough
so
part.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
If they have a sticker and they're in Nottingham.
That's why I think we need to go straight, doesn't matter who you are, you gotta be straight across the board with it.
Yeah, we
Usually you
just
can
don't.
tell like about.
But I'm gonna
if
tell you right
someone's
now,
truck.
like the real contractors, I would still, like, if you're gonna pick and choose, if it's paint or there's too many nails in it, I won't be able to use you, I'll just go to Raymond and pay the extra $100. That's why I think $100 is a deal, cause I'd rather pay 200 more than not deal
What are
with it.
they paying for over 8 feet for a car? Because I've never dumped that much, but I've never dumped that much.
Alright, so
As
I
a
have
homeowner.
a 8-foot dumpster and two 12-foot dumpsters. On average, I am paying a minimum for my small trails. I've never been there for less than 100. I've never been there for less than 100. It's usually 200 to 400. If I got some brick in there and some roofing materials, it goes up to like 5.
Because of the weight.
And the only comparison that we have here, at least in front of us, is 8 foot is $75 in Barrington. It's a flat
But
fee.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, if for $100, it should. I mean, for $100 for an 8-foot dumpster, come on now, that's a deal.
It is.
But again, it's not when you look, see, and this is how you interpret what you're reading here, right?
Yeah.
A truck or trailer less than 8 feet. You have your Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
It's 6 feet or 5.5 foot bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's 4.5 feet wide, whatever. And
Yeah.
you pack it in there. That's your $30.
Or
Yes.
50.
Okay, right? That's the thing. If you have a trailer, and let's say you're coming in with your trailer, and your trailer is a 6x10, that's where they're going on 8 foot or greater. Right? That's kind of how the idea of this dumpsters. Like if you're gonna redo somebody's kitchen, you're not bringing all your crap to Nottingham. You're gonna put outside. You're gonna get a dumpster.
In a dumpster. I
You
would
know, if
say.
you're ripping cabinets, you're doing all this.
That's
You're
what I mean.
gonna
That's
re-
why I don't think we need to worry about contractors coming there.
No, but see, this is where my interpretation, you know, for my years is that what we're saying, truck and trailers, they just combine them both. But what you're talking about, a truck or trailer, somebody that's hauling a trailer behind them that's a 6.5x10, and they've got plywood in there, and they've got 2x4s in there, and they got everything like this. That size trailer is going, and it's full, is going to require a bigger fee than the guy who's just packed his back of his pickup truck.
Just give me a number. It's 45 minutes.
I mean, again,
Any number, it's gonna go to public hearing anyway,
I
and,
almost want to.
So I want to go 30 and 50. That's
Oh,
where
'cause
I'm
you're a
thinking.
contractor.
I do 50 and 100.
I think 100 is too steep.
how about 40?
Over 8-foot trailer. That's
Someone's
that's
just
like a
cleaning out their
14-foot, 16-foot
garage.
trailer.
And they're just like,
Yeah, but
We're
I don't
getting
know
there
if
tearing
we
down
have
their
enough
chicken
of those
coop or
actually coming in
something.
because that's a lot.
Right, so it shouldn't
for you
matter.
to- No, but you're really hurting.
Not-
Now you're hurting the guy that's coming in with his 10-foot trailer that's replaced all his railings around his deck, and put all plastic ones instead of all the wooden 2x4 one.
Oh,
Now
so you're saying
that
the
guy-
guy that comes with a 12-foot trailer that doesn't need 12 foot of a trailer, he just happens to own one, do you mean? Or
Or I'm saying that I think that again, I'm looking this as more as a residential use and not as a commercial use.
Alright, so what do you wanna do? You want a
I
30
think
and 50?
commercial use like yourself, you go hire the
30,
dumpster
60.
company that's coming, that's dropping the
Yeah.
freaking thing
You want
down.
30 and 50 or 30 and
I
60?
want 30 and 50. I think 30 and 50 is reasonable.
I think 30 and 60 is reasonable.
I'll do 40 and 60. Can we agree on that?
35 and 60.
Hey, remember,
35 and 55.
I'm meeting in the middle. 40 and 60.
Anybody?
Going once, going twice.
All right, let's say, so 8
I don't
feet
care,
is
John.
35?
I don't use
I
the
know,
dollar. I'm
I
just
know.
trying to make it fair for the town's taxpayers and stuff.
but yeah, and again,
Less than 8 feet, 35 bucks?
Less than 8 feet, $35, fine.
Okay.
We were cleaning somebody's house out and we didn't
So
have
we're
too
increasing it
much.
by 10.
Yeah.
Less than 8 feet, $35.
Okay.
Over 8 feet, I'd like to see 100, but where are you gonna meet me, John?
60?
60.
60? Going once, going twice, 60. So
Hey, all right, thank you.
One thing too is we gotta make sure
Boom.
we get fixed.
Gotta make sure the
Is
dump
our-
people like have a lesson, because we cleaned it, we had just a 6-foot bed truck. And we had a mattress, a really thin one, we got charged 15. I had a printer, I got
Oh.
charged 15 for that. And then we had something else that we got charged 20 for the truckload, when it wasn't really a truckload. By the time we took the
Oh.
mattress out, whatever, we paid it all, because what
Yeah.
were we gonna do?
Put those inside the truck.
Yeah, and it's like, but
Yeah.
it really isn't a truckload once you're charging me for that, charging
That
me for
is
that.
a
But
good
we ended
point.
up paying it
Yep.
anyway, but
If you point that out to them, perhaps that will.
Yeah.
we just finished that list.
Oh, God, I hope so. And I just have to say too.
But you know, also take a scheme when you think about this too on these fees, right?
Yeah.
The fees are designed to be reasonable for the town of Nottingham residents. Most people in town, and I would actually even say 85% or more, aren't actually even recycling their tires there, right? Or bringing their tires there. You know, but there are some people in town that actually still do change their tires or whatever like this that are gonna bring them there. So again, when we get onto some of these fees, you know, even the cost factors of what we're doing, you know, we don't wanna burden the regular homeowner.
I also want to make it very clear that the regular homeowner is paying for the full amount, whether they're paying it at the dump or not.
That much
So
or not.
we are as
But for that
homeowners.
one-time use that the person comes in to do it, right? Like if I ever
Right.
came in, I don't even own a trailer, but let's say I owned a trailer in my house and I'm looking around. I don't think I could ever even fill with enough stuff to fill an 8-foot trailer.
Burn everything.
Again,
Don't tell me.
hey,
I think this
Whatever.
sounds pretty fair. I mean, we didn't go over the top and we're trying to meet the
But
cost.
people understand, like, the town, you in the
But I bet the
world,
trailers
you're paying
that
for this
come in-
regardless.
I bet
What
this-
we pay here, you're paying it somewhere else. This is what we get charged to dump this stuff as a town. It's coming out of the money somewhere.
Reminder to try to recycle.
Whether you pay it
as much as
directly
you
at the
can.
dump, it's coming from somewhere. We gotta pay these.
You're also talking
fees.
about a one-time fee. A local homeowner is gonna do that 8-foot trailer or a 10-foot trailer one time.
Once or twice a year.
And maybe not even
the
once or
most.
twice a year.
You
Right,
got that
exactly.
much stuff. That's a lot of stuff you're getting rid of.
Yeah.
Right.
And John, that's not a lot of money to pay.
No, not for
No, it
once or
really
twice a
isn't,
year.
no.
Twice a
No.
year at the most. I don't think it's
Especially if
even
you
a
go try
fee.
to rent an 8x12 dumpster, you wanna throw it, or one of the, or I don't know what size they are, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a one-time.
I
It is our
remember,
dump,
I
it's
remember when
not
we
bad.
cleaned out our house, when we sold, before we go through, we got it, stood right in there in the yard. And it was, I forgot how much, whatever it was, but they charged you for the propane tank I threw in there, they charged you for everything, and it was not even close to these fees, I mean, so.
At the same time,
But that was one time nice,
Our
here, take
dump-
it, see you later.
yeah, our dump is not generating revenue, so the townspeople
never
are
going
paying
to.
the fees one way or another.
It's never gonna be a moneymaker.
That-
This,
we
yeah,
should-
this is just the direct cost, but eventually, I mean, we're paying the
Less
dump.
than
no matter
even,
what.
yeah, just trying to offset
That
our
part
lead
is done.
there.
What the heck is this?
I think it's fair and your rationale was good. I just have to say to anybody who's listening to, please, if you pay in cash for any of these things, please ask for a receipt from one of the gentlemen. I know they're very busy up there, but having a receipt is the only way we can track the cash payments. You know, they're on duplicate copies, and sometimes when they're very busy, you know, they may forget, there's no malfeasance or wrongdoing, but it's the only way we can track those cash things. So please make sure if you're paying for any of these recycling items that you get a receipt. Thank you.
They also accept checks too. I know it's old school, but we gotta get our ATM machine, our
credit card machine working also.
Yes, but the guys up there
You
have
guys
been
need
very
ATM machine?
helpful and, doing a good
Yeah,
job.
very helpful.
They are very-
I
yeah.
provide ATM
Best
machines.
crew you've had in a long time.
I think so too. I think they're doing a good job.
Ryan
They're very
ATM,
clean too.
Eastern ATM.
Yeah, there's really been a big
So that's why I
improvement
do, that's why I
in the
do,
last few years, yeah.
the grass drags, I put the ATM machines there.
Municipal rentals, right?
Yeah, I do ATM rentals, yes.
So this will get posted, with what we talk about tonight with these new fees, and then we'll have another meeting.
Good luck to our secretary.
Do you want any of these that I pulled off the other towns? Because I have no use for them.
Well, we have some comparisons too, so I think we're okay. Thank you, Robin.
Can I also bring up some other things while I was looking on, I think it was Barrington? They had some free grants for recycling. They have
I
like,
already signed this, so it's gotta
like
be.
Meet the Recycle Mobile. So I was thinking like National Night Out.
Sign these.
So we don't have so much in our trash. They come free.
I signed them
You just
already.
have to reserve them. There's also municipal recycling and storage equipment grant. And there's also a litter free New
Grant
Hampshire.
for something, yes, that I'm familiar with,
So I
yeah.
don't know who does. I know
I
they do.
would, I would take those if you.
Okay, yeah, no, I just
John, you're
pulled them.
You're the
They're
dump
grants
specialist.
that you can get for your recycling
Yeah,
center.
I'd be,
You're welcome.
thanks very much. Yeah, it's gonna be an increasing problem, cause nobody wants landfills anywhere, and nobody's taking our trash
Well,
abroad anymore, so.
For a town that's mandatory recycling,
And we were the first.
we don't recycle here. I recycle for the rec department when I'm there, but it's not mandatory recycling in our own facility here,
And
which
we were the first recycling
the
center.
oldest continuing
Yeah.
recycling in the country, which is kind of cool.
It's taken a hit these days, I'm sorry to say. Stuff aside, and now we're gonna move on to municipal rentals, which could be even thornier, right? And then all the comparisons. Ugh. All right.
Well, you got the toughest one over first, so.
Oh, I don't know, this could be. But if I'm correct, we decided at the last meeting that we weren't gonna recommend having any private rentals at this time. Is that correct?
That's what I heard from Ellen, or the correct department as well, was like,
And our rationale for that, for anybody who didn't hear that, is we're bursting at the seams. Anyway, as we were discussing, there's so much demand on what little space we have, and it's tough on an aging infrastructure.
and cleaning.
And cleaning
an
is a
issue.
huge
But I
issue.
did like Dawn's idea of charging a cleaning fee
Yeah.
or whatever. I thought that was,
Not a bad idea.
if at some point we get to the point, that might be a,
So, yeah, this has to do with indoor facilities as well as the fields.
Is it just me, or after you sign your name 20+ times, you start to forget how you sign your name?
Yes, that's correct.
My signature is changing as I keep going.
It's evolving, because
Line, yeah.
you have
probably
fatigue.
time of day
It's getting
too.
shorter as I get older. I don't care to do it anymore.
We usually read through all these, and I'm not today.
So there were a couple of things I think we decided last time, is that at this time, we weren't going to do any private events, but as like a birthday party or somebody's birthday, which in the past we've done and there's a demand for, but we just can't handle that. I think we also decided that this is meeting room 1, and this room is reserved only for official town
Like elected
boards and
officials.
elected officials.
business.
Right. There's a small meeting room across the way, as I think maybe one of your groups uses that.
Al-Anon uses that group,
Yep. I'm
and we do leave it the way we find it, so.
sure you do. We talked about shade structures outside,
Yep, that's
and we
gone.
thought that it was a taxpayer money, but actually it's paid for through fees. I don't know if that changes your
Is
opinion
that the
or
one
not,
over
but-
the playground, or is there a different?
Yeah, I think, out back
There's a
here,
couple-
the big shade
Yes,
structure
on the
that's near the
playground.
playground, yeah.
Which is much needed.
Yeah.
when kids are out there.
But apparently some people have inquired about reserving that space.
Okay, for a birthday party or something.
But if we're not gonna do private events, I don't know.
I think they said indoor or outdoor,
Private events.
That's gone.
unless
So
like,
you still
unless
do.
like Oktoberfest came to you between the board for a special, and then you guys decide whether you waive the fee or not. You guys have done that.
Right,
in
if
the
it's
past.
if it's a nonprofit and it benefits the town, we've never charged a fee previously. But the big
That's an-
problem is
That's
cleaning.
an individual basis depending on what you guys decide with.
But yeah, they do have to come
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
select board, that's correct. So you're still sticking, well, I can't imagine why anybody would just wanna reserve the shade structure for a,
Alright, so I apologize, I've been signing these, so we're discussing renting outdoor stuff, we said no. We said no to that as well, or is it because they have to have access to the inside as well? And that requires cleaning, or?
well, it was just in particular, so we were looking at facility spaces, the kitchen, the gym, meeting room 1, meeting room 2, the shade structures, which are outside, Foss Fields, which are the two baseball fields out here, 1 and 2, front and back. Then there's Marston, there's a baseball field, softball field, and the back multi-purpose field. And last but not least, there's the Old Town Hall.
So we still allowing that to Nottingham recognized organizations, AKA the AA and the,
To nonprofits.
athletics, yeah, nonprofits,
It would be
okay.
like the Friends of the Library. that
Yeah,
do the book
Nottingham
sale there.
recognized organizations and nonprofits.
Yeah, if it benefits the town.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bob Wilson again, that's why we're here. Is that I talked to Charlotte a little bit earlier. Me and Mark represent the Wednesday night AA meeting that's been in town for 30 years next week. It'll be 30 years that we've been in this town. And I talked to Charlotte briefly. She wasn't aware that we paid fees. We've been paying fees by donation all along
Okay,
to different entities within the town.
okay.
You know, which they asked us to do. That's the fee that we want, and we have a prudent reserve, and it's not that much. And anything after that, if it's $100, $200, we donate. We don't actually made a fuel donation last year because it was
Okay.
the winter was so she wasn't aware that we were even paying.
Yeah, I had no idea. And so it's sort of like an informal, it's not that the town said you need to pay
No.
$20 a
No,
night. It's an
no.
informal
It's an informal.
handshake
No.
agreement, you
So-
donate.
I'm
Yeah.
Mark here, I'm the treasurer, and so
That
when we've
group.
had a surplus, being a nonprofit, we've financed the meeting itself. Books, literature, coffee, stuff like that. Whenever we've had a surplus, we vote once a month on what to do with the surplus. We've donated to the food pantry, via the rec. We donate to other meetings, but, we try to include whatever we have. We don't have a ton of money, but whatever we have, $100, $200 sometimes. That's a couple times a year we make the donations. We try to give back to the building as much as we can into other meetings.
Yeah, so we're not even slightly implying they need to go anywhere, they're more than welcome to use it, correct?
We do serve the town. It's town. It's not all town people. Obviously, it's it's local
Yeah.
community, but it's run by town.
I'm group
Okay.
rep for the Al-Anon meeting
Yeah, so-
and the Alateen
She's in
meeting.
charge.
It's a
not charge, not
nonprofit.
charge.
Yeah, they won't be,
Serves
they
residents.
shouldn't be
We run
affected
it.
at all, right?
That's not the real word that you would use in this.
We are
big word.
nonprofit,
Mhm.
but we also are for-profit, so anything we do give back. We tend to give to the rec department or the Friends of the Rec as well.
We can't have money reserved. We have to
Other
give it away.
groups
To give
that
it
have
away.
Give it back.
churches, they
Even our,
get charged a rental fee, and we're grateful that our groups are not, so we always wanna take what we would have charged for rental and give it back to the community, cause we're grateful to have
Right.
the kitchen and
And I'm not
one
even sure where we're at about charging any nonprofit.
What do you think, brother?
Again, we're not, based on what it is, when we were talking about this, we basically wanted to stop the private,
Correct.
Right,
the private use of somebody saying, I wanna come rent your building.
right.
The conversation about your organization wasn't really part of the conversation of us ever saying no
Okay.
at all in any way.
Right, 100%.
The fact that you guys, we don't charge you a fee is is fine, that doesn't make a difference, but the fact that you guys donate back is really respectable
Fantastic.
and really nice.
Right.
Probably because we're
That's-
Nottingham residents as well, so.
No, but again, that's the scheme of things, I mean, at least, but again,
We're very grateful.
there was
for that.
nobody that was,
Yeah,
I
very.
mean,
We're grateful to you.
I think it was
if
more,
the Lake Association comes, which nonprofit, whatever, like this, because they need a room that's big enough to hold.
Yeah.
An
Library
occasion
or-
like this, but again, they try to use the state park when they did all their meetings, so it's only if something tragic or something really necessity needs comes in, but again, it's a group that's in Nottingham. We're not gonna exclude those groups, but we are excluding Mr. Smith to have his daughter's 16-year-old birthday party
Right.
here.
Like, we can't.
That, we're not doing that in.
It's a crowd. If anything ever came up an issue about any group having to move out, it would, a nonprofit group like yours, it would be because of space constraints,
that was
constraints,
also
not.
part of the concern. was-
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the space issues are the big deal, but not.
Or if there
nonprofit
was
that
an
benefits the
incident that
town.
occurred that made the meetings not safe for the building or the people in the building, then that meeting would be just.
So it's
Even
safe to
if it
say,
is, but
it's
those
safe
are
to say
circumstances.
nothing is gonna change on their end, everything's
Oh.
staying the same for you.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
We appreciate that, and we came here to more of an information for you.
Yeah,
yeah,
Give you
perfect.
I
information.
appreciate it
So,
because
so
I.
it's fantastic you donate to the town, on our end, nothing's changing for you.
You also get recommendations from the police and the fire too, don't you?
Yeah,
as
I
well?
talked to Fawn, here and there about if there's anything we can do for any, community, especially the kids, younger generation with alcohol and drugs. We'd be gladly to help out, and
Oh, absolutely.
we have here and there, unfortunately, some get involved and some just wander off, but.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna continue to doing that, and we just wanted to give you the information, because like I told Charlotte, the select board changes here and there, And we've been consistent, and we were in the church over there, since, how many years we've been here, in the,
Here in this building, above 5,
Yeah.
I think. It's
so
above,
we just wanted to inform you who we were, what we're doing, what we're about, and that it's awesome that the town has that available. It's one of the nicest spaces. Some of the other spaces we have in other meetings aren't so nice, and they're not so accessible.
They grant us with giving us a code, so I have a code to get, I can't get in this room, but
Yeah.
I can, because I can go through the food pantry, but to unlock it the other night. But I don't think everybody has a
Not
code.
everybody has to.
Only certain people, like I have
And
the
they
code for
shouldn't,
our
yeah,
group.
yeah, I keep
Um,
it tucked.
And,
I didn't have a clue, have to
yeah,
do this.
and we also are cognizant, if there's a group here, if not, we shut all the lights off, we lock the door, we are responsible for that as a group when we leave
Yeah.
on Wednesday night. And all 3 groups are 7 to 8 on Wednesday.
Yeah, so we get it all, we did it so it's all once, so it doesn't, it's people coming out several nights a week, so it just we did it that way.
Thank you guys very much,
Yeah.
Okay.
but you're absolutely fine.
All right, thank
Awesome.
you.
All right.
Nothing's changing.
Thank you.
Before
All
you
right, that's
go,
all that's.
I
what
just,
we can
or I
do.
could give you a copy of this, of the municipal rental user policy, and there's
They're
just
not
a.
renters though.
Well, they're users, let's put it that way.
Free
All groups using the meeting rooms on an ongoing basis must reapply annually after July
We were
1st.
exempt from the rec department, they gave us exemption on that,
Wonderful.
so.
That's why I said,
Still-
nothing's changed.
I didn't,
Awesome.
does the rec department control the whole building? I mean, it's kind of.
It gets dumped on them, actually,
Okay,
pretty
just,
much.
I'm just,
Yeah.
just inquiring, I'm not starting any.
Town sets the board meetings and all, but it's pretty much rec that handles, the gym, the
They're in
kitchen.
yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Well,
They're very-
they have one of the highest uses of those areas,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you gotta coordinate with them because their plans supersede anybody else's plans.
Right, yeah.
Unless we as a board say we need it, then we supersede them.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often, but that's the only time that's ever gonna happen. is-
They work with us all the time.
Right, because even the karate thing going on tonight goes through the rec department.
Yeah.
It's to organize, but if we said, hey, we're having a big meeting and we're holding 200 people,
rec-
sorry, karate is not going
Right.
on tonight. We're
that's the only way
taking
you
it
get
out.
bumped.
And we understand that too. I don't think we've got, the one time
one time.
we canceled was when the big, was a couple weeks ago, it ended up going down to school.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
the,
for the data
Canceled.
center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got on a group text and canceled it because we felt it was
Yeah,
unsafe.
once in a
But
great
I-
while, you might get bumped.
You had
for
enough
some
chaos
reason,
going on,
but-
we didn't wanna add to it, we wanted to subtract from it,
And that's gonna happen anyway.
so.
Yeah.
but that,
But not too often.
We'll let you
yeah,
continue
lucky
with
that happens
your
once a
meeting,
year, but.
and
And
thank
Robin,
you
you've got
all,
the most recent
nice to meet you all.
policy, right?
Nice to meet you guys, thank you for coming in.
Thanks
Yes,
for
thank
coming
you
in.
for coming in,
Meet
absolutely.
you
No
and,
worries.
And thank you for what you guys do.
We have a big celebration, we're having a group celebration.
Yeah, we're having a celebration next Wednesday night in there, we're
Wednesday.
starting early, so.
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, I won't be here unfortunately, I'm on vacation, but I'm sorry. But, it's 30
Alright.
years in this town.
30
Yeah,
years.
30
Thank you guys.
Thank you
Great.
guys so much.
Continue.
Appreciate your
Alright,
time.
Thank you.
Take
So let's
care.
go to, let's start with go through the facility places. We said for the town hall, there's no one's using meeting room one.
And there's no charge, obviously, for
No one's using meeting room one.
boards and committees are, right?
Is this meeting room one?
Yes.
So it's reserved strictly for, talking to me like I'm an idiot.
It's,
Okay.
all us are here, honey, we're
Let's
good.
finish, Yeah.
I do
But you
have
can't rent
to
the
let you
room.
know, there
This
is,
is about rentals.
the food pantry holds a meeting here quarterly. Just for like an hour in the morning, it's like Tuesday at 10. But the food pantry, just you say it's only open to whatever, I just wanted you to know
And,
that.
and that's noted on the calendar too. I think Shelley must let
Yeah, I'm sure.
somebody
but
know, yeah.
Just so, where you
And
say
that's
no
a-
one else uses it, I just wanted to be
How many people go to that
transparent with
meeting?
that. It's right here. It's in this room.
Maybe 8 or 10.
Oh, how many people?
Yeah,
Maybe, I don't know, 6, 7?
right, so they could technically go into meeting room two, right across the way, cause it fits that many people into it also.
They could, but there's,
But
As long
again,
as it's okay
let's
with
not
that one.
worry about splitting hairs on,
Well, no, when you said nobody but whatever, that's not technically a town.
true.
So I just wanted you to bring
right,
that
so you
up.
might go to
True.
meeting room two
I'm
now.
on that, I don't know,
So
whatever.
you
I
might
get
go
roped into all
to,
these
you
things.
might go to meeting room two now across the hall.
Yeah, just let us know.
Okay, it's not a big change, it's just
That's okay.
from here to there.
No, I don't come here to argue, I just come here to
No, I'm
just
saying
provide
no, but I'm
information.
trying to, I'm
Okay, moving on.
trying to get this, so we're on the first page here, the buildings, this is where how I'm doing it.
My ADD is not allowing me to follow along and sign checks simultaneously and read
Well, I
them,
mean, you
so
can
where
sign
are
the
we
checks
at?
later on, I can send them after I leave.
Thank you,
So,
thank you,
I
John,
mean, you don't need to,
I appreciate
I'm
that.
happy to help too. Okay, so we're starting right at the reservation form.
Read the reservation form.
And we got rid of private user groups under
That's
category.
gone.
right?
Yeah,
So
we
we're just
already
gonna
agreed to that
cross
last
out.
meeting.
Yep. And we got,
for the town hall, I think, I wanna say that this room here is shut off. unless-
reserved, yeah, for,
Elected official business only.
That's it.
yes.
There's a lot of money that was spent for this room to keep it the way this is, let's keep it the way this is.
Mhm.
If you're not here for a planning board meeting, budget meeting, selectmen's meeting,
Elected official.
that's it, it's gone. Meeting room two, that can be open to, like you said, the food pantry meeting or whatever like that, you know, the inner things that happen. But this room is just to be shut
I
off.
have one caution that if the meeting is held in the summer, the summer kids use that room over there, so I don't know if that's an exception you can build in or whatever,
Yeah.
but when they have
We're
their
just
summer
gonna tell
camp
Courtney, hey,
here.
guess what, keeps kids out for an hour.
And put them where?
No, I would never suggest they come, although I do think they might use this room.
Well, they had
No, they're
to,
not using it anymore then.
they
They
had
use it
to when there
anymore.
was no
No.
heat over the February vacation.
So you might wanna just check with the rec
Yeah, there's
department
not
on
gonna
their
be
summer
children in
camp
this room.
program.
No, I
You know
think
what,
we do.
I'm not worried about the tiny, small, little details like that, cause those details we can address as they come.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're setting a precedence here tonight and saying, guess what? No.
This is
Now,
the
if
grown-ups
there
room.
needs a special exception because of one specific time, that's fine.
Well,
But,
that's every summer, so just.
right, but then, well, that means, again, they just got a whole new big building, area over there from the old building and stuff like this and.
Okay, back to category, are we okay with nonprofits that aren't Nottingham based?
Alright, who's that though? Let me get a, the answer is no.
Where are you?
Right where you told us to start.
Yeah, non-resident
Oh, okay.
nonprofits. No, you need to have in my boat, I know there's three of us, you need to have a resident with you. To use it's wear and tear. You need to have a resident.
Even though it's nonprofit, you don't want
Yeah, you need a resident, yeah.
the town,
Yeah.
right?
I can't think of one.
I can't either.
Right, so it shouldn't affect anyone, so you need a resident, period, right across the board.
So can we
If
just,
there's a single resident that wants to use it, sure, if it's a nonprofit, but if it's 100% non-town, then no. Answer is no.
just gonna cross that out too, okay.
Cause we're the ones stuck footing the bill for the repairs and maintenance and wear and
Right,
tear.
and it is a
Right.
lot, yeah. And shade structures, you still wanna,
Outside, no, that's arguable, I mean, but then they're gonna need access to the inside bathroom, but we got a porta john out there, don't we, or at least we used to.
we do, would only be used in the summer, obviously, or the good weather.
I don't mind them
So
using,
okay
I
with
don't
it?
mind, I don't mind people using the outside with the porta john, but that's my vote, what do you guys think?
No,
I'm okay with it.
No across the board, no means no?
If someone
because you know
reserves
what?
it, then the
You're
public.
taking away from other residents for somebody to rent it for the lousy
Oh, yeah,
20
then no one
freaking
else can
bucks.
use it.
Then no one else can use it.
Yeah,
Okay, the answer is no.
Okay. So we'll get rid of
Especially with the
shade
town.
If you want a
Just
shade
road.
structure, go ask to use the
Buy a pop-up,
what do we call it? The bandstand or whatever the thing
Yeah.
is.
that's what I thought we were talking about.
No, we're talking about the new shade structures we put
it's
over
literally
here.
like a piece of material, that
Oh.
looks like a sail, sort
it's
of.
over the
Oh, we have
picnic
those?
table
Over
under
the
the
gym.
gym.
Yeah, it's brand new.
I
We just
will
put
be,
it up over here next to the, for the,
Yeah.
Because it was so hot
there,
over
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's for everybody.
Just get early and put your stuff there, you don't have
That's
to rent it or whatever, just,
Again, right, that's just,
You can rent my backyard.
Foss fields, front and back, Marston, baseball field, softball field.
yeah, and I tell you right now, again, this is how I feel. I'd say Marston's baseball and softball fields, no, you can't rent them. You could rent the back multi-purpose field, which is just a big open grass field. Sure, you want to do space like that.
Oh, is that a case when a nonprofit that was non-Nottingham based might wanna have their ball game? Wasn't that originally the idea with Marston? It was supposed to self-pay itself because we were gonna rent it out to other towns?
I know in the
It's not
past, the
happening.
No,
NY had some soccer camp or something, I don't know, if it was
Yeah.
NY, but whatever, and they ran a soccer camp,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they rented the fields, but it was for fee, like
So
people had
that's-
to pay to do the soccer camp, but it was
That
an
must have been for
outside-
profit, right? Or
It was
it
for
not?
profit, yeah, so I don't know. It's been so long since my kids are involved in that, but that's the only thing I could think of if someone was gonna run a program.
And again, we're gonna find a situation here where
It's
you're
gonna
gonna
be,
find an
Yeah, one in a
question
million,
mark.
right?
And again,
Okay,
you know, my goal here with this is for the 98% of the time, why we're gonna say no to something to be used. You know,
That's a
if that soccer camp is done by Nottingham Rec, you know, and they use those fields, well, that's different than having some private company come out of who knows where
Right.
and says, hey, we wanna run a camp in your town.
Good, 30
I
grand.
agree.
We'll
They
make
pay
up
through the
some.
nose, right? Yeah.
But as it's no now, and you have to get a special exception from this board to say or yes or whatever to do it.
Yeah.
And then, it better be, we better set grounds where they can do it.
It'd be profitable.
Again, right, it's not gonna be a $10, hey, thanks for making 10 grand off using our
We're
fields.
nice
and-
guys,
We're
yeah.
running a business and our shareholders are the residents.
So again, that's why I cut off the baseball, because the fields look great over at Marston's. I don't wanna see somebody coming in a private group doing something that doesn't care for them. So, but the back multi-purpose field is just a field. Like, it's
And
not,
if it's a special exception, just come before the board, like an Oktoberfest or something like any other.
yeah, I mean, you have to come through if you're gonna need a permit to do something like that anyways, you're gonna come see us anyways, and then we can give you the exceptions from it.
Yeah.
That's why I'd take off.
I mean, just make sure that they know that if there is a non-resident that comes and requests, that at least gets brought up to the select board, if they're gonna pay some serious dollars and we'll consider it. But yeah, no,
Particularly
we're
if
not,
it's a
yeah, we're not,
for-profit, like a
yeah,
camp.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not a free-for-all for a non-residents here.
An Old Town Hall.
Yeah, I mean, don't shut down someone that's willing to pay some money to use our equipment, cause that could go towards our rec department, our facilities. So,
Yeah, but I don't know again how many situations that actually happens with that right there.
We could-
The old town hall is an issue. Until we get heat or AC in there, it's
what's in
limited
the
use.
church looking building next to the old town hall? What is
Oh,
that?
That's the
just there
Grange.
today. That's the old Grange, and
That has nothing, I mean, just old
What's in there?
artifacts in it.
historical
Yeah.
agricultural things.
And no one
And-
touches and uses it? That's a
Yeah,
shame.
we do.
Oh, is it used?
Yeah, when you were at the Pie Social, it was open right there to go
Oh,
in
you
and
could have
visit.
gone in the back?
Yeah,
Oh,
you walked right on
shoot,
over.
I wish you did.
Yeah, Well, I can take you over there.
And then it's open on-
We started a nonprofit and we're getting historical recognition for that building.
Oh,
And
good.
once we have historical recognition for that building, then we can apply for big grants, because we're not
What
spending any
was
town
it?
money
Was it a
on
church at one
It
point?
was a church that was in Northwood.
Okay.
It was cut in half and brought here by oxen.
No kidding.
And put there, and then turned into a Grange Hall, Pawtucket
Oh, wow.
Grange. It's got a very interesting history. And there's, there's a harvest dinner, we've already started raising private funds for it, so I
Nice.
think, we
Thank you
could
for
raise
letting me
about
know.
$1 million, privately, no tax money.
All right, thank you.
But again, that pie social was put on by the Historical Society, so I mean, that's different for the things in there. Back in the day, we used to have some lady running a dance class, whatever, out of there. But again, due to the building, and we haven't done any money into, well, we've upgraded things to make it so it's quote unquote safe. But it's
And you're
not,
talking about the old town hall?
Yeah, the old
not
town
the
hall.
Grange, right?
we didn't make it so it's commercially rentable, like it's,
Yeah.
if you go in there, right? Cause the bathroom you have to share with the SAU.
Right.
In their kitchenette area, I mean, you close the door, then there's no facilities in there. And now we do have a due diligence for the SAU. You know, you can't have people going there all the time. I mean, again,
Yeah.
And there's
a-
no septic system there, there's a holding tank.
right, so it's not even really good
Yeah.
Yikes.
for that purpose there. It's gonna get pumped every single year.
But-
Um,
But the facilities committee was just there today, and they'll have a report for you next time, going over everything. We are gonna put mini splits in there, so it can be used.
So what facilities are we looking for? We're here to,
Well, I think to see what fees, right, and how we're gonna pick up cleaning. I mean, I think the rest of this seems okay, right? The reservation form, is there anything else that's objectionable on that, or should be changed that you see, John?
Again, I'm, when we were going over this, it was just limiting the things to
Yeah.
preserve
no, I agree.
our buildings and our,
So this is
What we
just
have.
a reservation form with or without any money, but then, I guess we need to go on to fees, which is like on page 3, I think, of this, or page 4 of this. Do you have those? And there is no fee for non-commercial organizations, but for large events, a rental fee may be requested. We've nixed the birthday parties and weddings, all that jazz. And there's a bunch of fee charges, but we're not doing any of those anymore. So I guess we can just go on from there, right? Oh, Robin, you know what I didn't mean to mention is, I forgot to tell Mark and Bob, if they could just ask anybody coming to the meetings that there's no smoking right outside the building too. Somebody
Okay.
did make a complaint. I know
Okay.
what happens, it's not that big a deal,
I'll
but just
remind them.
remind
It
them.
is posted, I believe.
Fine, yeah.
And that includes vaping, right?
I didn't saw, yeah.
I know they're gonna ask, someone's gonna ask. We don't have any smokers in Al-Anon.
I know, it's, I
That's
mean,
okay.
maybe we can go to their car, something, but yeah, we did get a complaint.
Yeah, it's fine. No,
Sorry.
I don't mind. John, does it matter that you have Matt Sherlin in front of you and not your own name? I don't know if it matters.
Does it say naturally?
They know who you are.
you haven't figured that out by now. You haven't been watching enough meetings.
So,
What's mine say?
John,
Oh, I'm John Moran.
oh,
yours is over here, Adam.
Oh,
Yeah, so basically, since we took, we're trying to get away from renting the building out.
we're not.
we, to private, but I'm a little bit, I shouldn't be confused, because they presented this to us 1,000 times, but I am a little bit confused about what Courtney is.
Private rentals is just if somebody rents, but Girl Scout, Boy Scout club, it's a. Like it says, non-commercial private organizations, non-residents. No.
Right.
Oh my god. I just realized we have a meeting tomorrow morning.
Like, so
See, you wanna just sleep here?
if you're not a resident, if you're not a for-profit organization, non-resident, you shouldn't be able to rent the building.
I might need to miss tomorrow's meeting.
It's our last one, it's gonna be a shorty.
No.
It doesn't start till 10.
I gotta look at the weather.
She moved it back because it's gonna be a short one,
Move it back to what? Oh, like
to 10 instead of 9.
10 a.m. I had a can't come.
There you go, you're good.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna miss the donuts, my friend. I'll have yours for you.
Yeah, save me one, please. Oh, it's rain tomorrow.
So, I guess on the very last page, I guess towns, we've got some examples of towns that do charge resident. Do they charge? It doesn't really say if it's a nonprofit. I mean, the only thing that I see on this last page that asks for fees is if a private baseball camp or soccer camp came along and said, you know, we'd like to rent this field, what would we rent it for? If that ever happened.
It has happened in the past.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I thought
soccer
it
one.
had, yeah.
And it was to the benefit of Nottingham kids. I don't know if it was nonprofit, but it was held for mostly Nottingham kids.
I think, yeah, I think it would entirely depend if it was profit or not, right? I guess. Kind of makes it moot if we're not gonna rent it for private. I don't feel comfortable
I guess
charging
my
nonprofit.
idea was if that one person comes with the exception, then at least you have the document. You have to then create one. So you could, just in the chance that one gets approved, at least you'd have the contract all ready to go.
Instead of having to
Yeah, with one.
dish it all out again,
one
right, yeah, if it happens, so I guess that's what they're asking us to do, is just
Just in case.
have it down and,
Is it
if
have
there
in
were
there to
that
leave things
exception.
the way you found it? Like, is that part of the,
it's so tough,
Well, there's property damage, I mean, we're not, again,
I know.
the purpose of the purpose of what we're talking about here is to take away some of these things so that they don't get damaged and our building doesn't get more wear and tear on it than what it is. You know, the fee structure for what they're charging here to use, I mean, is minimal it doesn't even make a difference. If we say, oh, great, you know, make $50 more, what, the town gonna make $100 because 2 people are doing it? I'm not even worried about the fees, I was worried more about who is allowed to use our facilities. And narrowing that down so that our facilities don't get overused by things that aren't benefiting our town.
Right.
what is the fee? Is there several fees or just one?
Yeah, it's just, if you look on the form, I mean, you know, non-commercial private parties, residents, you know, you wanna rent for 9 hours, you get $50.
But we're not gonna do private parties whether you're a resident or not, so
Right,
that's
so it's
just,
gone.
yeah, that's gone.
So it's gone, it doesn't matter
That's
now.
an easy decision. I guess there are things like I do the Scottish tea.
No, because we had one here that says non-commercial private party organization, non-resident, $75, that's gone.
You know,
If you don't live here, you ain't gonna be renting our building for $75. And you'll have 20, 30 people in here, I mean, it's
Just the
not.
cost to clean up would be
Right.
more than
And
that.
I do wonder, I do the Scottish tea, Ryan's wife is gonna do the Oktoberfest. We have a harvest supper coming up. I mean, those are big. Well, I think the Oktoberfest's gonna be mostly outside, right? But the
It's
others,
not-
I am wondering if there should be a cleaning fee for
Well, you clean up, cause you're responsible, like.
I was saying the Nottingham event has their own cleaning setup situation.
But you know, again,
Yeah, the
Well,
Oktoberfest is doing it.
But taking out the trash isn't the same as scrubbing the floor. You know what I'm saying? And after there was something that I got involved in, and we ended up, I mean, we had to come in and scrub that kitchen floor. Oh, it was terrible. That's the kind of stuff. And then just the general, you know, if you have like 100 people, or say, the general wear and tear of using stuff that then rec has to replace.
So the Scottish Cheat, is that for a group?
It's to benefit the Friends of the Library.
Okay.
Scottish tea people get rowdy.
Because the Tartan Army.
It's rowdy, have
No,
to scrub
like
the floors and
the,
everything.
But we'll see how Oktoberfest goes. Right?
Book sale, we make sure we sweep. We make sure
Well, and-
everything's picked up,
and those-
recycling
yeah.
is gone, everything's put back the way it was.
And I think we all do a pretty good job. I mean, but even that kitchen, I was scrubbing that little kitchen because we don't want to leave it a mess for the SAU. It's their area, you know,
We
cleaning
use
the
the kitchen, we
bathrooms.
do the
And,
bathrooms on occasion, but,
and what happens for groups that don't do that? You know,
yeah.
we do. You know, we're women. We want our bathrooms clean, but yeah. Or people who, you know, there's like a ton of people using the bathrooms, and we only get cleaned in this building 3 times a week. I had suggested to rec that they start to take over some of their own cleaning anyway, because with the camp, and they think that's a good use of rec revolving funds, because with the camp, with the kids using the bathrooms, and then the general public coming in, you know, there's the food pantry, there's Al-Anon, there's all these, it's pretty rough to only get those bathrooms cleaned, you know, 3 times a week. So I think
We're
they're
only here
considering that.
1 hour, so for
Well,
most,
I don't really
hardly
know.
anyone uses the bathroom, but,
Well, they probably don't want to use the bathroom if there have been 100 kids in there this day before.
in
Speaking of
and out,
mom
they
and
don't
grandma.
really use the bathroom, but definitely the summer camp would definitely use,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's that kind of, you know, not picking up your trash or wiping off the counters. I think everybody's good about that. But it's the real deep cleaning and the scuff marks and the, you know, the stuff that needs repainting over time. I mean, it's just the normal, you know, the way
They
the
wash
house
the
has wear and
floors
tear.
like every time they're here, so I think
Right.
if they do make a mess, they
Guys,
wash the floors, that's 3
appreciate it,
times a
but
week they're doing that, so.
Off the subject of where we're focusing on tonight.
Well, we're talking about if there
Talking
should be
about
a fee
fees.
for cleaning.
again, my quick opinion on this is that a lot of these things what we're talking about here is that they should be a special exception to have them. When you talk about the big dinner, the Harvest Fest dinner, that's a special exception to have that here.
And
That's
do you
one of
think we
those
should
things-
charge a fee for cleaning?
If you're charging the people to come in and eat, then you should be charging a fee,
Okay, well, that's a decision, yeah. So that would be, well.
right?
Har-
And you can
Harvard-
build that into your harvest fee costs or
It's not
whatever.
my
It's like-
Harvard, but
well,
it's my
whatever.
Scottish tea.
But again, you
Yeah.
can you build that into the cost, say, hey, you know, it's an extra $3
Oh, yeah, I'm
or
not,
whatever,
yeah,
so.
I'm just.
But those are special exception things that are happening, it's not, you know,
So, what you're thinking is nonprofit or not, I mean, I would agree with that. Nonprofit or not, everyone should chip in to clean it. There should be a fee for across the board for cleaning. Right
Yeah,
across
I
the
think
board.
so.
sure, but again, I also think that anybody that wants to rent this facility here, you know, the rec has some, you know, thing on there, but if you're gonna do something significant, we as this board should be saying yes or no, that you're gonna be able to do it here.
Yeah, but I feel like
Do-
there should be a cleaning fee, especially if that gym floor is rough.
So what are we talking?
Yeah.
$100?
Well, it's also would you say it's a flat fee, or would you say it's a fee depending on the amount of participants in the event?
For nonprofits, you'd have to come up with a flat fee, I think, so they can prepare and plan. Because we're not charging anything, so it's gonna be a different, it's gonna be a curveball. Now,
And we're only allowing
at the
towns.
same time, you got the nonprofits, like the people that use it regularly. AA, for example, we can't hit them $100 a week.
Right. I guess we can suggest that everybody do something like AA and give a
Let's
little
just
donation
start
if they can.
small.
They're
Let's
not
just shut off
nonprofit, so you know.
non-locals and see where it goes, and we'll think of
But again,
fees.
even something
next
like
time around.
that, that's different for the 1 hour that they're here for, it's not a,
Messy event.
right, it's
Right,
not
yeah.
a birthday party with
Can
40
we
people
impose
coming
an
and bringing
event
paper and
cleaning
candy.
fee?
and-
I think
Can we
that's
just-
not a bad idea.
Let's do an event cleaning fee. If you have an event
If
here,
it's something over 50 people or something.
can we word that in a way that
Yeah,
would?
probably an event fee, anything that's over
I think
25
event
people.
sounds good, yeah.
And,
Bingo.
and we can range it and say, hey, guess what? I mean, I don't
Anything
know.
over 50 people,
right, fees can range between $100 and $500 or something, just to say that's due to the amount of people that you have.
And we're disposing
structured
of
as-
the trash for them and stuff too, you know, I mean, it does all.
Well, that's, every you say that makes it even sound more expensive.
Okay, let's figure this out.
So, I
Let's get
mean,
into it.
Yeah, so events, would you say over 50 people?
Over 50 people, cause again, I wanna ding the AA people. and-
No, exactly, or the Girl Scouts. Or
Yeah,
anything like
or
that,
the
yeah.
karate.
Yeah.
So let's say 50 people and up, you have a cleaning fee of starting at $100, which it's gonna cost more than that to get a cleaner.
But it's a start to.
Yes,
kinda
it's a start, it's better than it is
To
now.
it, right, you know, it's hard to just
why
go
don't we say 200?
It's too much,
too much.
too much.
I mean, we're still talking about something that's gonna be benefiting the town.
Yeah,
You know, it's still a nonprofit that's benefiting the town, the money's going back to the
I
town.
even think
I think-
Oktoberfest is helping out the Friends of the
Let's figure,
Library.
what would
you
it
know.
cost to have a cleaning lady come in and clean that area? Cleaning person.
I don't know, they're spending what,
Usually
30
charge it
some
30.
thousand a year to,
$30 an hour, I don't know, I don't clean.
Well, my cleaning lady clean my whole house is usually like $250. So to clean that area is probably 200. So if we're gonna provide a service, cut it in half and make it 100 or 125 as a cleaning fee. That way we're cutting it in half. We're getting zero now. At least we'll get half back.
so I'm sorry, what
Am I-
amount did you say?
Well, I mean, to clean my whole house, I usually
Oh,
pay my
yeah.
cleaning lady $250.
Yeah.
So clean that area would probably be similar, I would imagine. You know, the two bathrooms, kitchen, and then the entryway. So probably a couple $100 to have a cleaning person come in.
Are they mopping the floors?
Swiffer wet jet?
You don't have a Swiffer wet jet.
We'll buy one.
I mean,
You mop
the
the
gym
floors.
floor is, really
Ah.
takes a beating,
It's big, and we just paid good money to get the thing fixed.
so we gotta take care of it, right?
Again,
Yeah.
I'm at 200.
Are there any groups renting out the gym, like using the gym?
All right, 50 to 100 people, 100,
No.
100 plus people.
But
200.
I don't know if Oktoberfest would really count, cause I think they're doing it
Okay.
outside, but for the harvest supper and for the Scottish tea,
Yeah,
that would.
I would hate to charge $100 for the Scottish tea, when they hardly make a mess, you know, like
Weed
if
up all
you
the
have a
crumbs.
kid's birthday party,
Yeah, it's horrible.
for sure. You've got kids, for sure, they make a
But
mess.
how do you,
Still,
yeah.
you know, if it's a rainy day and people are coming in with their, I mean, I think it's, yeah, of course I want all the money to go to the library, but one way or another, it's gonna come out of taxpayer
That's it,
money,
it's
so.
going, it's taking it from here and putting it
Yeah.
there.
At the same time, we're talking about 100 or 200 bucks. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Can we do 150?
let's do 100. I'll meet in the middle at 150.
This is like, let's make a deal. What do you think, Jim?
I'm still at my 200.
Because I don't think either one's unreasonable, so 150. I don't think 200 is unreasonable either, but I'm in the middle of 150. No, if anyone complains about 150, come on.
We could literally sit there, I can negotiate this with you guys for 1,000, to say, go rent a tent outside, the facility that size there, it's gonna cost you $2,000. So $200 is not much when you say, if you wanna find a facility as big as ours with toilets and bathrooms for
It isn't, but we
$200.
also have to remember that it's kind of like.
We're not even really charging them anything else.
Yeah, it's absolutely true, but the
Town
benefit of
people.
having community events is important too. Like Oktoberfest is gonna be a big community event. Scottish tea is terribly important. Harvest Supper is also raising money, you know, for the Grange. And those community events to bring us together have value, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're
I-
also charging a fee to go to it. You gotta pay for your ticket for the
Yeah,
harvest.
privately, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to go.
Again,
you
I'm just
bet.
saying though, I'm just saying that, that's what I'm saying, that's why I find if we're charging people to come in and we're taking that money in donations, you know, it's still that same $200 we're gonna pay for a cleaning is a donation to the town to help clean the facility that we're allowing you to use to make your nonprofit. It's a
Okay,
catch-22 on there, right? I mean,
Nonprofits are tricky. I mean, I paid
They are
$700 to buy all the cups for October. I tried taking them. My wife said, no, you have to buy that. It's like, I bought them all. She goes, no, you have to buy it at the event. So I can't even get a cup
so, but that's
for
what,
$700. So,
I got my lederhosen
yeah,
ready.
they're picking, yeah, you got, nonprofits are tough.
Well, I'm gonna suggest $150 cleaning charge to start this.
cleaning
I'll
per-
second
per
it.
hour.
I'll agree
How
on
much
it.
is a
I
cleaning?
don't
Okay.
know.
I
I have a
think-
yearly amount, which is like, was it 34,000?
so
About 50
150
and up.
if you're over 50 people.
Yes.
Over 50 people, yeah.
So Charlotte, sell 49 tickets.
Yeah, exactly. people are gonna scream about it, but you know,
I don't
I mean,
think,
we
you
have
know,
to
again, I
pitch in.
don't, 150, I don't think that's a screaming number.
No,
I don't, but I
shouldn't
think
be,
you're
but-
robbing Peter to pay Paul, because we're all Nottingham, it's for the benefit of the Friends of the Library, it's better for the Historical Society. So that's where I'm coming from, and most people who are vested in the town, like the Scottish Tea, they will clean. So now Charlotte's like, hey, we don't have to do anything because we're gonna have to pay for cleaning anyway. So if there
Well,
had
we'll
been
still-
a problem,
Yeah.
then I could see maybe starting.
I think it's like the bathroom cleaning and the floor cleaning. And you know who ends up doing it? The rec department. Those girls go in and clean the bathroom.
I don't think I think they just leave it.
And
And I take the recycling
and so
whenever
does
there's an
Nancy.
event.
Well, they have to use those bathrooms. They're here all day long, and there isn't a staff bathroom. And so they're using those bathrooms. And I know Betty Ball has complained about the state of the gym floor at times, especially in winter. It's really hard. I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable to try the 150. I mean, we could always waive it if there was some exceptional, I don't know, whatever. But I just would like to wake people up to the fact that this stuff isn't just free. You know, there's certain groups that are like the Scottish Tea, like we're using all their equipment. You know, I'm using stuff in the kitchen. It is wear and tear.
Yeah,
Okay,
the hot water.
yeah, heat, hot water. We're moving stuff around on the gym floor.
Oh, you
And
have the
again,
Scottish tea in
you
the
can
gym.
always, the same argument is that, it's great, it's for the library and it's nonprofit, that's, perfect, whatever it is, but what if you're somebody that doesn't use the library?
Yeah.
Are we gonna start, I mean, again,
You can do this with any single thing in town.
I know.
You can see the people that say, well, I don't use the dump, so why am I
Should
doing
I?
this? Or
Yeah.
why should I have to pay into this? Or I don't have kids that go to school, so why should I pay for that? It's the same argument you hear every day, all the time. There's always gonna be that thing.
You don't use a dump, you don't have to pay the fee, so what are they complaining about?
Right, but my taxes go to do it and I throw away my trash.
It's just like when your kids get older and you have to pay for the school.
Again, but that's what I'm saying. There's always
I
a,
want my future doctor to be well educated.
I'm
happy to
saying
pay for
there's always an argument on both sides.
Oh, yeah,
You
absolutely.
never
That's why
know.
these
You
decisions
never
are so
know.
tough, yeah.
Pleased on everybody, so.
But I think, over 50 people using
And that might be hiring that 150 is that we might actually taking that money and hiring a private person to come in and clean after the event's over. And it's not going to a thing because, again, you have the event on a Saturday or a Friday night and that cleaning company doesn't come until Tuesday. That doesn't do us no good.
that's true.
So the fee, whatever we charge here,
No, it
should
would
be
have to
for,
be extra, yeah.
it should be to have
Specifically.
a company come in after you're done using the
Yep,
the facility to do the cleaning so that the next day, everything is back to normal and clean the way it should be.
yes, I agree. And so
So
this should.
I don't think 150 gets that done, but whatever. We'll start there.
But, so this would apply to the gym, the kitchen, and the old town hall?
Well, yeah, you gotta put over 50 people in the room,
Right. So
so
that would be, so it's not a fee per hour. It would be $150 cleaning fee for over 50 people using the kitchen, the gym, or the Old Town Hall.
right.
Is that correct? Okay. Okay, we'll see how this flies. We'll
Is
just
it a
know.
separate cleaning fee or is it built into the event, like to rent the space?
Well, there'll be no
If
fee
you-
to rent
there-
the space.
And again,
I'm just wondering
if
if it
you're
would be easier to
charging-
just charge an event fee.
if you're charging to get in, this fee's definitely gonna be applied. If there's any, but again, like you would say, here's another exception. You go to we just had the Pie Social from the Historical Society.
By donation, right?
There was how do you
No
charge
fee.
them 150 because they're not
Right.
charging anybody?
Right. Yeah, it's
Right,
just by
so-
donation.
so
yeah,
you-
yeah. Well, that's a way to get around it, I guess.
Would they be exempt to 150? Well, because everybody's bringing their own pies, they're doing this. It's just a social event that's
Is there over 50 people?
over the course of the time that framed over there, probably.
So why wouldn't you charge a cleaning fee like you would any other group?
They're not
It's
charging
still-
a fee to come in. They're
'Cause
not
it's by
charging a fee for
donation.
things.
But there's still the cleaning that needs to get done for the bathrooms. and
Absolutely,
whatnot,
again,
so.
but that, again, this is where these exceptions that are gonna come in.
Yeah, that's a.
So how do you write that down? If you're charging a fee, then you charge that fee, kind of thing.
If you're charging a fee, but it's not yeah. Oh, yeah. It's making my head hurt.
Well,
I'd like to check back in with rec to see if we're answering their questions that they have. But I feel like we made some decisions, right? Just looking over all these examples that they gave us, but I just feel like a lot of it was taken right out by saying, we're not gonna rent to private.
Like I said, let's just leave it at that. Screw the fees. I mean, we're talking about 150 to 200 bucks. It's pocket change. I mean, I guess it's relative, but I'm not really a rich man, and I can honestly say 150 bucks to have an event, pocket change. Like, so what? Either we charge nothing, or for crying out loud, 150 bucks across the table.
Well, maybe we should throw this idea out to rec and see what they think about this, a cleaning fee.
I would also reach out to the cleaning people and say, hey, how much would you charge if an event had 50 people up to 100 people?
I'm not sure they have that kind of availability.
They do not.
Yeah.
Already
At
asked
least
that
they
one.
would
Oh,
say
did you?
if
Yeah.
they did,
Yeah.
maybe not them, but how much would you charge for that? And maybe they would say $50, and then you're charging 150. So, because we don't know, I don't know how much it
I'm about
costs.
to volunteer to clean it for free if we could move on from this one.
I know.
My brain's
exactly.
getting
Or you
tired.
may be right. It's just like we've eliminated any private.
That's it.
For
Let's
profit,
start there.
it's as
We're in a
simple
good-
as that.
Yeah, that's it. We've started. John's brain's getting tired. I can see it. He's melting in his seat.
Again, one of the things is that if, again, we can talk about this like every other selectman Zoom, we talk about everything. But is the people that have to come back the next day and use this facility, they shouldn't have to be like, say, oh, great, there was 50 or 75 people here. Now the bathroom's dirty, this is all messed up, this is all done.
Has it been a problem? Have you had anyone come and
Yeah.
say, any complaint about it?
They do. I mean, yeah, of course, the rec girls are cleaning it. But I mean, we kicked out the transients.
Yeah.
We got only locals. It is what it is. Until we find a full-time cleaning person,
Scratch it then.
let's chalk it up good. I say we take our 30 grand we got for cleaning, see if the school split it with us, hire a full-time person to help them.
Like a
60
custodian.
grand. 60 grand's $30 an hour.
It'd
If
be
we
so
split
nice
it with the school,
to have a
we could have
custodian.
someone doing both buildings for 30 grand a year, full time, 8 hours a day, and that person will make $30 an hour. We gotta talk to the school though.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
'Cause you're charging 5 hours worth of cleaning right there, charging a group 150. I would just rather not
I mean,
charge.
we don't
fee,
need
just-
we don't need a 40-hour week for this building, but 40 hours between the school and here, and then we can do that for 30 grand a piece.
I think
Well,
about
then
it.
they've got what,
Dishes, I'll help you dishes.
two custodians at the.
But from what I heard from the
Two.
last event, the school's janitors are short on help,
I heard that too. They're down one.
so we can
aren't
find
they?
one other
They
person.
hire 'em and they hire them and then they quit.
It's
Nobody
hard
wants
to
to
get
work.
help
Um,
for anything, right?
There are two young men. that
$30 an
come
hour, I'm
in
sure
and
people will get
they're
froggy.
very
Some
nice.
people, I mean, $30 an hour is not a bad, it's not a
Now
bad
you're
pay.
talking, yeah.
Yeah, it's someone can live on 30.
Or just a private clean, like Mary Mead's down the road, or, Joni's cleaning service or whatever
Exactly.
to
Someone who just needs to
come
come
in
part-time.
on as needed basis. I mean, it wouldn't be that often that we have events that size.
Listen, what,
You even think about after an election. How,
We need a full-time cleaning person. That's a story for another day that we're here for a workshop, but
all right, so our final decision is to bag the $150
that's it. Bagging
charge?
it and moving on. My brain's shot.
Mine is too.
I'll beat it to the
And we
bone.
still have motions.
No, there's no motions.
There certainly are.
Not to be the bearer of bad news there, Mrs.
Because
Fife.
I just like to poke John.
Well, cause we didn't talk about anything too, is this should go.
These
in
are,
front of the
these are
planning
simple though,
board.
this is just a cheat sheet, I can do the motions in like 2 seconds if you wanna get this out of the way.
Sure, go for
Should
it.
we do that? All right. I'm gonna make a motion to approve the appointment of Christine DeBrio as library trustee for a term expiring in March 2027, filling the vacancy left by Jen Phillips.
I can second that.
Motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. I'll motion to approve the appointment of Alyssa Rowe as the deputy sorry, let me start that again. I'm making a motion to approve the appointment of Alyssa Rao as the deputy town clerk per the recommendation of town clerk Alana Kenny.
It's an easy one too, I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. Make a motion to approve the updated and authorized user list of the New Hampshire Municipal Services. And has everybody seen that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, it should be in your packet. It looks like
Yeah.
this. Actually, I do have a question about this. Why would Matt Curry and Mark Peterson?
I think it's just, I don't think it's crossed out, I think it's just how the paper is.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, I'll make a motion to approve the updated authorized user list with the New Hampshire Municipal Services, which enables the chair or vice chair of respective board or committees or other designated town positions access to free legal and financial services as part of the town's NHMA membership.
Okay, second, I'll second that.
Motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. And this just eliminates people who used to be on boards and have no business
Yeah, I
taking.
was just afraid to second with it, I mean, you guys have.
Yeah, sorry.
It's on the up and up, then
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's just, everybody's
It's
current.
just
Not the new
cleaning
one,
up a
yeah,
list.
okay,
Just
sounds
cleaning
good.
up a list. I'm gonna motion to sign the engagement letter with Plodzik and Sanderson to complete the tax collector recommittal audit on July 2nd. Please note Tracy Black's retirement will be effective this day, and Alyssa Rao will assume the tax collector role. Official appointment to follow Tracy's retirement.
And that's your motion, and I will second.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
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 Charlotte, is she staying on to go through this tax collector, like, because all the tax bills are due July 1st and that's July 2nd?
Yeah.
Is she, did I hear she was staying on to help if needed, like just,
I believe she's officially retiring
Okay.
the 2nd. So she's staying until that date, and I'm sure she'll be available, to answer any questions, but she has held on quite long
Yes,
as
no,
a,
it was
as
nice
a
of her.
favor to us, so that's all. Good.
I gotta put that down and pay my taxes.
And the checks, how did you do with the checks? Do you need help with
Oh, I did them.
signing those? Oh my gosh, you're wonderful. We've got things to sign in the red folder.
It's already done.
Wonderful. So I don't need to sign anything?
Nope.
Okay, that's wonderful. And, I think, we were asked to go into non-public.
Yay,
You're free. You're free.
I
Is
just
there
wanted to
anything
help.
else?
I thought I could help here. Can't help all the time, but
Oh,
I didn't do
shoot.
planning or zoning,
You didn't
but
do the building permit fees?
Well, the building permit fees, we can go over this later on.
should it be public? I don't wanna stay.
The building fees are public, yeah.
Yeah, public? Okay, perfect.
We might want, again, usually how that passed too is that actually went in front of the planning board.
Okay, I just don't wanna have to stay out there and come back, so.
I don't think-
The planning board for the
Thank you.
fees here.
Take care.
Thank for
Good night,
all you do.
Robin.
I actually did have a chance to.
Do I have to sign in somewhere? I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, if you would, thank you. Oh, I forgot to tell Mark and Bob too, but, and I have, because I have no special knowledge of these fees or what they involve, I am comfortable taking, Dale's advice on these. And I think he.
Oh, yeah, that stuff with, where is that? What's that page look like?
Yeah, if you don't mind, thank you, Robin.
Okay.
He just had 3 suggestions, was increasing solar to 75, but making that inclusive, adding a fence fee, which I thought was a good idea, and building permits,
What's 30 cents mean?
it must be,
$30, he means that,
No, It's by the square
By-
foot.
Oh, by the square foot. Oh, I've seen money. Thank you. Inspections are the same. And he recommends having everything at 30 cents per square foot, and because I have no special knowledge of these,
I'm gonna work on that, give me a second.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. Not bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right, so we're okay with Dale's recommendations.
yeah, we're gonna go with Dale's recommendations for the building permit fees, and are we supposed to be doing something?
Huh?
Land use board fees? I don't see any advice here, or,
No, because that's usually goes in front of planning board. Because what you wanna know with those is you wanna roughly know how many applicants are coming in, what you're doing. Also, you know, like subdivisions, 200 plus 200, you know, for the lots. For bigger subdivisions, smaller subdivisions. But usually that goes in front of the planning board just for their opinion,
oh, okay.
since they're the ones actually dealing with all these subdivisions.
Yeah,
and fees.
I don't know what we, maybe this is
Does-
just for our edification.
Does Dale include, so 40 cents per square foot for renovations, does that include electrical and plumbing as well?
I don't know, you'd have to ask him.
Is anything?
Yeah, the way I'm basing off of, so like say, like on average, if someone does an ADU, which would be considered either new or renovation, you're looking at about, for a 900 square foot, which is pretty much what people are gonna opt for, is gonna be like $360, which is fair. But is there an additional charge for the plumbing and electrical permit?
Well, on page 1 out of 3, which is actually the second page, it does say residential plumbing, electrical, mechanical, LP, solar, $50.
Yeah, so you're looking at
Sounds
$400.
to me like it would be over and
Not
above
horrible,
the
it's not
30
bad.
cents, right?
Yeah, oh, there's definitely towns that are way worse, so.
So I think that is correct, there is an
Yeah,
extra
so let's
fee,
just go
right?
with Dale's rec.
We're gonna go with that. This one here.
And if we're done with that, we've been requested to have a non-public for personnel and to make a non-public phone call.
Is that not a phone call to Ellen?
Yeah.
We gotta shut off all this stuff too.
No idea.
I have no
But I
idea.
can make the motion.
Yeah, but we don't, I don't know how to shut that off either. I'll be right back here.
Oh, we have to motion to move out of public.
We're gonna do a non-public, we can't do a non-public right now. We can do a non-public?
Get the request from Ellen because she wants to discuss
Okay.
something on the phone with us, but we need to have a motion to close this meeting first.
This isn't awkward. Hello, town, for our next act. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Did you have a nice Father's Day?
Yeah, it was fun, expensive, I enjoyed it.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I cooked the food that the kids wanted to eat, and I bought the toys the kids wanted to get me. It was fun. And I spent the day taking care of everybody. It was,
Aw, daddy.
it was, what I was before though. Sarcasm aside, I really do.
I know. It was quite the weather yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. Although I am having an issue with a random animal continuously eating my chickens midday. I can't catch it. I thought it was a bird, but it's not, because I followed a trail and it goes under my barn. I went under my barn, no trace of it. It's gotta be a skunk. The only thing I see coming out of my barn ever is a skunk. But it's midday. And this is the fourth chicken.
Old.
4 chickens in 5 days. Wow, it's frustrating, cause I mean, they're expensive.
Yes, they are. I kept chickens for many years, but I don't,
No,
because there are a lot of nice places in town to get my dozen eggs.
it's almost like they're almost like a lawn ornament at the same time. I love, especially my rooster, it's got the
he
big
handsome?
tailed,
Yeah.
the big,
Yeah, they're very cute.
yeah.
They're very cute,
And,
yeah.
you know, you live in Nottingham, you expect a
Enjoy my
cock-a-doodle-doo
chickens,
in the
yeah.
morning.
I miss my chickens, that's for sure.
I forgot my code. Wow. 8675309.
John, we're just gonna ask you to make a motion to go out of public.
Are we off?
We
Not
have
yet,
to go
no.
out of public first.
Oh. Okay, make a roll call vote for non-public.
And we've got, I think she
Yeah, but
listed the
for what?
RSA, yeah.
For RSA 91-A3, number 2A, personnel.
Oh, just personal, okay. I'll second.
Motion is second.
I, Adam Ryan.
Hi, John Moran.
I, Charlotte Fife.
After this, we'll be closing the workshop. Good night, Nottingham.